Well folks, it is hard to believe that it has been a year since we built this pond, and since it's the 1-year anniversary, I figured that would be a perfect time to go back and recap how you can take a piece of land like this and turn it into a beautiful backyard pond. So we're going to take a quick look at the pond build itself, and then how we added all the different fish that are in the pond now, as well as the plant life, and all the trials and issues that we had with flooding and hurricanes, but most importantly all the good times we've had out here in the backyard. So we're just going to go ahead and roll right through with the pond build. Alright folks, we got the best in the business. We got Greg on the left, Ed here on the right. So we hired Aquascape to build the pond for us, and they brought in several certified contractors, and it's very impressive how much knowledge of pond building these guys have. So it took 2 full days to build, and once we got the red clay dug out and the liner in, one of the most time consuming things was putting the big aqua blue stones in place. And this is where we really needed Ed's experience, because putting 24 tons of stone together is kind of like putting a puzzle together, and Ed's done it for years and years. He is definitely an expert at it. Got him! Alright, time to set the wood piece. We'll look that we're going for. Then we come in with our flat pieces that are actually going to be the spillways. Behind those rocks, we have to seal it with a polyurethane foam. This is a waterfall foam. So what we're doing is, if we didn't put that in place, the water's got to come off of our liner. It's going to go behind the rock. All right, my man here's got the tedious job.
Man, I have been getting handed all the shit work.
He's making this liner disappear. Look at it. The liner, the black liner there, you can see how it's disappeared here. Looks just like a natural edge.
Crew from near and far that came. Hey, how about a hand for BamaBass?
All right.
We're going to give birth to a new waterfalls right here. Oh, beautiful.
There it is. Look at that. All right.
Yeah.
So I can't say enough good things about the Aquascape crew. We completed the build in 2 days, but unfortunately it was 2 days right before Hurricane Gordon came. We had heavy rain, and it flooded our pond, which that was unfortunate, but it also gave us a lot of good information about the type of drainage system we would need before we put our fish in, because hurricanes are common down in South Alabama, and we're going to get that heavy rain flow. I washed her down a couple times, got all the mud out. We're filling her back up. Gosh, I love these little bass caves right there. I can almost guarantee you that's going to be Bonnie's hiding spot. So we hired some contractors to come in and put 2 drains in that would capture all the water and send it down a 6-inch corrugated pipe to our other drainage system. So the guys did a great job, but unfortunately, while they were digging up the red dirt, the wheelbarrow dumped over into the pond, and we had to clean the pond out again. So folks, I have had this pond for 1 week, and I've drained it 3 times. Time to add some fish. The first fish that we are going to be adding to the pond are baby catfish. So we've got 3 baby channel catfish and 1 albino catfish. Got them all in the net. Let's watch them swim away into their new home. We got 3 tadpoles. These are going to turn into bullfrogs. There you go. Very similar to the catfish. Next up are going to be the mosquito fish. These little guys are really good at eating mosquito eggs, and they also repopulate like crazy. You can see most of these are little bitty hatchlings, but we do have a couple of the big boys down there on the bottom. And they're off. Today we are going to be putting our 2 pet bass, Bonnie and Clyde, into our backyard pond. But first, I've got a quick surprise for you. So if you watched our last video, we added a crappie and a catfish. And throughout the week I've been watching these guys, and so we're going to put Clyde in today and then Bonnie in tomorrow. Liz, you ready? I think we're going to put them in right here. Alright. Alright, here she goes. Oh, there they are. And they meet again. Bonnie and Clyde in their new pond. There he is, the big Magnum Sheriff. All right, buddy, enjoy the pond. Folks at home, you may be wondering why are there so many orange flags around the bass pond. We're about to be doing some major landscaping. Yeah. So, show them how excited you are. And over here they tied our downspout in, coming off of our gutters, into our 6-inch drain pipe. And did the same thing coming off this downspout. Man, look at this. We are routing the water through this area. It's just like a highway of pipe laid out through the yard. Alright, I'm going to dodge the sprinkler heads to try to show you guys the landscaping lights. It's not completely dark yet, but you can kind of see the outline, and man, it's going to be looking good. So I decided today's the day I've got to get some underwater cameras installed. Hey, look at who it is right here. That is our crappie. Alright, before we install them, I powered them up just to check out the LED system on them. That looks pretty bright. I think it's going to light it up at nighttime. Right there facing the length of the pond. And then this one here in the shallowest part, facing the bass cave. So folks, Liz told me that a frog woke her up at 2:30 last night. I was like, what are you talking about? There's not any frogs around our bass pond. Listen to that guy. That is a loud frog, even over the sound of the waterfall. Oh, he's in the pond. Check him out. So folks, I just cut over to the live cam, and a lot of guys were commenting that, hey, there's a frog in the pond. This is what happened whenever the frogs jumped into the pond, and people got to see this on a live stream. I saw a bunch of toad eggs that had hatched, basically tadpoles, and we're going to see if we can zoom in and see them. I even got the spotlight out here. They were right down there, all the toads laid their eggs in that bush. These tadpoles are sitting right down there. Let's see if we can spot them on the camera. Oh my gosh, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of baby tadpoles here. I never thought that frogs would come, or toads would come, and lay eggs in this pond. I got some bad news. I walk out here on my porch this morning. I was taking Milo for a walk, and there's a big bird. It was like a crane or maybe a heron standing right here on this big rock. And I can't find our two pet bass, Bonnie and Clyde, and I put this security camera looking right over the pond just for this reason. So I'm fixing to go review that footage and see if we can find out if he got the bass. And that's him flying in. I'm pretty sure that this is a blue heron. And we're watching this live for the first time together. I haven't seen this footage, and I don't know if he got Bonnie or Clyde. Usually Bonnie sits down there in the deepest part, which is 3 to 3.5 feet. So I don't think he could get her if she's down there. She should be down at the bottom because it's winter time and she's been sitting down at the very bottom. But I'm a little bit worried about Clyde because he sits in the shallow end. And I've heard that these things will kill fish even if they can't eat them. They'll poke them and then try to size them up and see if they can eat them. Guys, this is nerve-wracking. Oh gosh, it's walking out into the water. Clyde, get out of there. Oh, it's gonna walk out into the water. Backing out, that's good. Backing out. Man, look at how it's walking with its head down low, trying to hide. Oh gosh. They're both in the deep end right now. Oh gosh. I'm so nervous I can't even talk right now. Oh gosh. Whew. That was a close call there. It looked like it was about to jump in the water. Oh, y'all hide. Alright, we had to have come out between 10, there we go, 10:06. That's when Milo comes out and runs it off. Whew. So there's a few different types of these motion activated sprinkler systems. This is the one I chose. Oh yeah. Gotta get a bird out of here quick. Got good range on it. Milo said I'm out of here. We're gonna do a day in the life of a new pet turtle. Oh, he's eyeing the tadpole. Get in. Guy, you got your GoPro off. Welcome to your new home. And folks, if you want to watch this turtle, that camera sitting right in front of him, that silver thing, we have another channel called BamaBass Pond. We've got a camera over there and a camera right here. We're live streaming 24/7. Gotta give y'all a good view. Our pet turtle Ranger is definitely the happiest whenever we restock the golden shiners. He chases them around all day long. So there's a couple things I want you to pay attention to in these clips, and the first thing is how bass react to other bass. So in this clip, as soon as the first bass, which is Clyde, strikes that golden shiner, Bonnie is triggered to come up and feed at the same time. So I really wanted to work on the hand feeding today, but since they're eating so good, I think I'm going to do what you guys have been asking for a long time, and that is throw some artificial topwater lures in the pond and see how the bass react. I think we'll get some big blow-ups. We're going to start off with a Whopper Plopper 75. We had a fish emergency out here. I came out here to check the water temp and it was over 90 degrees, so a lot of bad things can happen whenever you get temperatures that high. I saw something in Costco the other day that I think may help out. A giant solar powered umbrella. Let's go get it.
Alright, let's see what it looks like. Steven's standing on it because we haven't filled it with sand yet. Woo! Nice. Cool.
There's a good look at him. He's gotten a good bit bigger. No spots on the bottom of his shell. Checking out his new spot. I think Bowser is the happiest pet in this pond. He loves hanging out. He swims around. This is his rock. This is the Bowser rock right here. He's always sitting up on it, perched out with his legs kicked back behind him. I still don't think he's adapted to eating minnows yet, so we come out and feed him his old pellets every day. But he is definitely one happy turtle. So I appreciate everyone that followed along with this pond build over the past year, and it really was a lot of fun, and I'm happy that we got to share the experience. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe because we're going to be building a turtle pond as well as a new mystery pond that we'll be showing in an upcoming video. But I hope y'all enjoyed this one, and we'll see you all next time.